say this about, you know, these guys have their own operators, and they're pretty good operators. They can dig their own ditches. They don't need me that bad. They can do this themselves. But you've got, you can't, when I come into a project and I'm working with new guys like this one here, I'm working with a lot of guys that I've never worked with before. Some of their operators have never seen me. And I mean, for the first week or so, they just look at you like, what in the hell are you even doing here? We don't need you. We got our own machines. I'm an operator. And that's kind of a touchy situation to be in. I don't like confrontation. I'm not the kind to brag. So it took about a week before they started kind of accepting me as one of their own. And it wasn't because I bragged about my work. It's because I came out here and showed them what I can do and why I'm here. And the reason why I'm here is I'm pretty good. And I'm not trying to brag, but it ain't bragging if you can prove it. And people understand that. They don't look at you the same. I mean, if I just came up here and said, well, I'm the best operator in the world, I'm the best there is, well, that ain't true, for one thing. And for another thing, the first time they hear that, they're like, who's this jerk? So I always try to be respectful. And usually after you work with them for a day or two, they see what you can do. What can they say then? You know, most usually they understand why the boss called you to come out and help them. Well, like, man, this is actually worth the money. Anyway, you don't get far bragging as an operator. Bragging has never impressed me. Showing them does. I mean, if you can show me you're a good operator, that's one thing, but if all you are is talk, I don't care. I really, you know, whenever you get in a bragging competition, the first loser always, or the first liar always loses because the second one's got a better story. You know, if you just show them, and the proof, you know, the proof is what I'm leaving in the ditch. It's right there. It's not arguable. It's not questioned. It ain't bragging. I don't know of anybody that likes a guy that just brags about himself all the time, so, you know. I'll quit bragging then. Well, like I say, I get a kick out of people. People are funny. These guys up here, they consider me one of their own now, I think. Some of them do. There might be a few that still would rather not me be here, but for the most part, I think I've kind of earned respect and. When they start joking with you and that kind of stuff, it makes the job a little more fun. But it's just always weird when you get into a new group of people, and it's always going to be that way. I've been told I'm humble. Well, yeah, I try to be. Better to be humble than to get humbled.